Hey guys, I hope everybody's having a fantastic day. Whether you're watching this in the morning, in the afternoon, or in the evening, I'm glad you're here. We'll take a quick second and say thank you to all the channel members. Thank you. And then thank you for anybody who's coming through, checking out the EDC content, the knife content. I appreciate you, and I do invite you, welcome you, if so inclined, to hit that subscribe button and that bell notification icon. It would help me out and keep you up to date on everything going on with the channel. Today, I wanted to talk about a knife that I bought that is outside of my normal jam. You guys that have watched the channel or know me know that I'm kind of more of a flipper knife manual guy, right? However, I do own a couple of automatics. So one of the first knives I got when I was collecting was this little Kershaw. I think it's a Launch 9 maybe. I forget. This particular one's in 154. They make this little knife in MagnaCut now. A little small knife, California legal, for around 99 bucks. And then about halfway through my collecting video, or my collecting life, I kind of got into Protechs with the Malibu. And I like this little knife, which is the Protech Newport. It's more of a kind of a gentleman's automatic, but still a one-handed knife. Whoops, I'm under a camera now and I'm not doing it as well. But a knife I can manipulate with one hand, right? And I like carrying this knife, and I find it to be, a useful EDC. Do I carry it a lot? No. Well, fast forward to the Ethan Grow 225. You guys know about that, which was kind of my first experience into a Strider-shaped knife. I really kind of liked a lot of things about that knife. I still have it, but I just don't break it out much. So when I saw this at a actual dealer that I had never purchased from before, I really should throw them a little bit of love. It was a company called North River Quality Knives, Axes, and Outdoor Gear. I was Googling this knife. I was actually Googling the Protech S&G, and I couldn't find it in stock anywhere. So, I found the 207, that's where I bought it, and found out that it was a little bit smaller, had a little bit shorter blade, shorter handle, just a smaller package than the S&G. So I was like, well, I'm going to check it out because it'll be the style, the look that I like, more of a tactical folder. This isn't MagnaCut. And I liked a lot of the things about the look. So I figured to bring it in the collection and try it out was a no-brainer. Fast forward, I can give you a little, I guess, spoiler alert, how much I like this knife. I've already traded something different for the Protech S&G that I was trying to find originally. It's in smooth aluminum and 154 cm, where this one's the textured and the MagnaCut. And that's what brings me into why I'm glad I found it at North River Outdoors. I have no affiliation with them, had never bought from them. You guys probably also haven't heard from them. They have Benchmade's, Protechs, some stock out of stock, but they do have these in stock, and they have the smooth aluminum in stock. So I ordered one morning early, probably about 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning, like I often do. I wasn't fully awake and just grabbed one because they'd been hard to find, and I grabbed the smooth version. And the smooth version was like $30 less expensive than the textured version, which in my opinion at that point, the $30 didn't matter. I kind of had a little bit of bumming that I didn't get the textured version. So I sent him an email. I've done this before with bigger retailers like Blade HQ, and it's always been the same story. Well, we can cancel that order for you, and you can go buy the one you want, and then it slows the shipping down by a day or two. It's just a mess. They'll never just let you change it, which is understandable, I guess. But anyway, I sent them an email saying, hey guys, was on the website this morning, purchased this Protech PT207, I think it was a 206, I forget what the smooth one is. But I really wanted, and I sent them a link of this. I copied the link, I said, I really wanted this knife. I said, is there any way I can PayPal you or sends you the difference, you know, through any app you choose or through any system. You could send me an invoice to make up for the 30, 35 bucks that it was. And I expected the same story because it's all inventory based, that no, you know, we can't, you just need to cancel that order, but we can cancel it for you here and then order the one you want. But instead I got an email back that had the link that I sent them saying, John, is this the knife that you want? Question mark. And I was like, well, that's weird. I just sent them the email that I did. So I sent back, yeah, that's the one I want, but I want to, you know, make up the difference. I just want to see the easiest way to do it because I don't want to slow down shipping. At no time did I ever, or do I ever, say I have a channel. The email came back, well, we just want to verify the order that you wanted. It's shipping out today. You don't owe us anything. We appreciate the business. I was blown away. You know, again, it's 30 bucks. We know there's margin in these knives, but nobody else does that. So for that, I really am thankful for North River Outdoors. And I've got them now bookmarked on my little browser. And when I'm looking for Protechs and things like that, I always browse the site. This is a pretty new purchase. I've had it in pocket now. I started carrying it Thursday of last week. Carried it to the Friday to the custom knife show in Nashville as kind of a secondary knife. Carried it Saturday. Carried it Sunday. It's a joy to carry. I actually did an unboxing and a lynch clip Protech swap out on my Mordax. And I was thinking at the time, I wasn't sure if I was going to switch out this clip or the Mordax clip because the lynch will fit in both of these. And it's a really neat clip. But if you'll notice, this has got a little pad, a little smooth pad. I don't know if you can see it in there. Whoop. Let me do this. Instead of trying to hold that paper, let me get a light out of my pocket. Can you see the smooth aluminum under the clip where the clip touches? That really makes it go in and out of pocket very easily. And I thought that was a really nice touch because it does go in and out of pocket very, very easily. I can just push it down. I can just pull it out. There's no problem there. But what I love about the knife is its aggressive shape. I think it's sexy. I like the Strider look. I like the small size of this knife. This knife came from Protech, North River Outdoors via Protech. Extremely sharp. So this is a great, for me, I don't know what your state allows, but for me, who never really thought I'd carry an automatic knife, not as much as a self-defense knife, but this is a great tool. I wish, we were talking about this, I forget, it would be great if Protech and Strider teamed up and did a manual. In all truth, I don't care. I love the Mordax and I love the Malibu, but I'm kind of over the whole flipper thing. I'm afraid I'm going to dive off and have to absorb a Strider here at some point, one of the smaller ones. But I really like this knife. I'm a huge, huge fan. It's also very, very tactical, should it need to be. You've got this amazingly done sharpening choil, just perfect. You've got this nice finger spot. You've got this backwards grip, which could also be a defensive grip. You've got, for me, a one-hand open-close knife that fires as hard as any auto that I've experienced. And I've experienced a lot of them, even though I don't own a lot of them. But I do have the SNG coming, which really stokes me out. Let's do a couple of size comparisons, get some dimensions. I have to show off the 4MAX with the Satu Dave grind. It's much smaller than the 4MAX. Let's look at it with our Civivi Baby Banter. It's bigger than the Baby Banter. let's take a look with the Benchmade bug out. And the Benchmade mini bug out. So right between the size of a bug out, smaller than a bug out, larger than the mini bug out, which for me, in all truths, translates into the perfect size knife. I've got another knife to show you guys this week that I think also feels that perfect size. Let's break out the Javon Amazon replacement of his broken promotional tape measure, and we'll see this is a 7-inch knife with a little bit over 3-inch blade with a 2.5-inch cutting area and a 4-inch handle. And the two grip points that I like are 4 inches, and that is from here to here is 4 inches. And if you're in that backwards handle, you're about 3 1/4. So you're a little bit more than 3 1/4 from here to here in the actual distance. So let's see what we're working with in blade stock. How thick is this MagnaCut? All millimeters. Neither that I can read either one. I should have just kept it on millimeters. 0.1095 on the spine, behind the edge. Comes down to, whoops, 0.0050. I can't get those behind the edges, guys. I don't know where I should really be getting it. If I got it at the top of the bevel, it's 0.0265, 260. So if that's where we're going to, 0.0120. Anyway, disregard those bevel measurements, but I can tell you the handle feels good in the hand, and I'm guessing it's a little bit over, right under 5 inches, or half an inch at 0.45. So we will get a weight on this bad boy that fits my hand fantastically for an EDC knife. No side to side, no up and down. The lockup is solid. The spring is stiff. Let's measure, let's weigh it. .15 ounces, and we saw that it had about a 3.1-inch blade, right? So if you're going to follow that blade per inch per ounce ratio, which I don't really at all, this knife kind of, scientifically falls right in there. But guys, that is the Protech Pro-Tech Strider PT207. That means it's got the little milled handle, MagnaCut blade. I love this knife so much that I've already given up a really cool knife for the S&G, the little bit bigger version. So I hope to bring you that soon, guys. I'm a huge fan if autos are your thing. If not, just hang around for a while. Like I say, my needs and wants have changed throughout the hobby, and that's the fun thing about the hobby. Keep your mind open, and please look out for the guy and gal to your left. Look out for the guy and gal to your right. Look out for each other. Go forward with love in your heart, and always choose debate, not hate. I love you all. Peace.